YouTube, what is up? Market Monday. It is Blitz Week. Lots of content actually to talk about. Some new promos slash programs going or coming into MUT. Some programs that I personally like are going on temporary leave. So let's get into it. Let's break down MUT Leaks. Don't got a bunch of stuff this week. Try to wait out as long as possible because usually MUT Leaks posts a lot of his stuff on Monday, so it makes out for videos. But we'll probably get the Blitz information in the coming days. But first up, we've got some Football is Family players. Now, Football is Family is the program that is kind of taking the place of AKA for the time being. Will probably run pretty much for the entirety of this season 4, which goes into early January. And we've got some players here, or we actually have, I believe actually there were some players might be a little bit lower that I missed. No, it doesn't look like it. But moving on up, we've got the Barber brothers, Tiki and Rondé, cornerback, running back, and they'll have those similar versions where there's the standard champion that will, be a 92 or 93 overall, and the LTD will be +1 overall. Personally, I'm starting to not become a fan of that sort of concept because it kind of makes it for where it's only like 2 cards per week, depending on what type of player you are. We also have some other players. We got a Terrell Edmonds and a Tremaine Edmonds. They look to almost maybe just only be LTDs. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe they'll have their standard champion versions. This does, though, give us a timeline into where the overalls are going to be over the next few weeks. So it says 93 overall LTD, Tiki Barber, and Rondé Barber, which means we're going to be getting still 92 overall champions probably for this week for Blitz, as well as for the following Monday, whereas then the following Thursday. So it'd be, if I actually go down to the bottom right here, the calendar. So the 28th for Blitz, as well as all Madden, of course, those are still going to be 92 overall champions with 93 LTDs. The following week, which will be the 5th, this is probably where we see 93 overall champions and 94 overall LTDs because Rondé Barber and Tiki Barber will be releasing on the 2nd, whereas the Edmonds brothers will be releasing on the 9th, which again, normally the overall boost will come the Thursday before, and then everything will follow suit. So kind of gives you an overall pathway you can see for the next few weeks, which is kind of cool. I thought there might have been a chance Blitz was like a +1 overall, but it still looks like Zero Chill is going to be that overall escalation. I assume so on December the 5th. And then moving up, we have a few. This is the Blitz theme for this year. It's like a chain link fence prison, I think, esque theme. I've seen like the animation and stuff. We have one bit of Blitz leaks, and that is a Blitz Bolt upgrade player. Quarterback Denard Robinson starts at 83 overall, will upgrade to 90 overall Blitz Bolts. Personally, I thought initially this might be a welcome pack item, but the welcome pack items have usually been like the same overall as champions, right? Calvin Ridley, Marshall Lattimore were 91s. This John Madden, at least that release, was a 91 overall. I know that's not 92, but still. This only going up to 90 overall, to me says there's going to be a variety of players that are going to start at like 83 to 88 overall that you're going to upgrade. I wouldn't be shocked if like the entire program revolves around Blitz Bolts that you upgrade the players to an overall. So we'll have to see who the other players are. Denard Robinson is cool though, because that is technically a legend, you would say. Not a true legend, that sort of fashion, but like it's not a current player. So maybe Blitz is more themed around former players. Maybe DeMar Robinson, like some more fun-esque players we see. Maybe we start to see those first out-of-position cards. I wouldn't be shocked if that happens for Blitz. But those are all your MUT leaks for this week. I guess we could still go over the all Madden stuff, but I believe this was posted. Or no, this actually might not have been posted when I made my Market Monday video last week. But for Blitz, I don't want to just super zoom in, but these are all the Blitz cards that are still coming out. We had Blitz Part 2.5, you say, or they call it Part 2. Blitz Part 3, the champions will be Mike Haynes, John Lynch, William Perry, Marcus Allen, Joe Horn, I believe are the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 5 champions there. And the LTDs will be Michael Strahan and Larry Allen. And actually, shout out Popular Stranger if you've not seen this video. He actually has the stats for John Lynch and Mike Haynes. They were supposed to be released for Part 1, but they changed something last minute and pushed them to Part 3. So we have a John Lynch card here, like full EA graphic and everything. 92 speed, 92 zone coverage, 86 man coverage, 91 hit power. Honestly, a really, really good DB. The fact that Rod Woods today, we'll go over the cards, only got 92 speed, makes this John Lynch as well. If we scroll a little bit further, I put closed captioning on. We go a little bit further. There's the Keith Byers that came out, Matt Burke. Here he is, Mike Haynes. Another 92 speed, 92 man, 88 zone coverage. He's probably going to be the best card we get for the All Madden release part 3. I also believe he does have some height to him. I think he is 6'2", maybe 6'3". I've heard his height changes every year in Madden Ultimate Team when he's put in the game. So those are your cards and content you can expect for All Madden Part 3 that releases this Thursday morning, whereas Blitz will be in the or Blitz will start usually at night. I think it usually starts at like midnight Eastern time or 9 p.m. West Coast time, maybe 6 p.m. West Coast time. I forgot when they start Blitz, but Blitz last year was an absolute drag. But that's all your content or your leaks that we have. Now let's hop into MUT. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. Briefly going over the content they released today, let's go over Football's Family. Let me know what you guys think about this content or style of content. Again, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I have now become not a fan of these, hey, we have a standard version of the card and an LTD version of the card. And the reason I say that is it's technically not a lot of content. Like, hey, they could say, we released 4 cards today, Madden Ultimate Team. But in reality, they only release 2 cards. Depending on what demographic you fall in, you're either a nerd and you're very, very rich in Madden Ultimate Team, or, you know, you're more of a casual player. And that's not a bad thing. But you're not going to be buying the LTDs for 1,000,000 coins. So in reality, when they release these 4, they're only releasing 2 cards. And 2 cards for a content drop when I don't believe there's solo challenges. I don't believe there's any objectives. There's a set out that you have to put in a 92 overall Football's Family or Legend card and another 89 overall card. You could swap out and get another Football's Family card. But I don't know. This content just doesn't get me that excited. Like, AKAs were cool because I felt like, one, the ability to pre-build the sets was also a way where market people, you know, can make coins to take advantage of it. You know, and as well as the cards, yes, I didn't like the LTD version, the standard version, but at least the AKA cards had something unique to them where, you know, they had that, you know, the AKA X factors and the pre-lits that, you know, at this point in the game, like, they're actually kind of they're really important because abilities just aren't, you can't use many abilities, and abilities, especially in the defense side of the ball, like, you need them with how bad everything is on defense. You know, having Deion Sanders with a 0 AP pick artist so my DBs will catch the ball when someone throws at them is like just, it really, it's a positive for the game. It's not a positive how you have to spend, you know, 1 to 1.5 million coins to be able to just earn and have those abilities, which sucks. But that's how they're doing things now with Madden Ultimate Team. But overall, Football's Family content, again, it's going to run for a month. I'm not moved by it that much. I don't think these cards will be that good. I mean, Kyle Long's a great right guard. This Chris Long Standard Edition, which most people are going to pick up, he's decent, you know, 87 speed, very similar to the J.J. Watt we got this past week. But yeah, that's the Football's Family content. I wish we would see more cards released than just basically 2. But we also did get an All Madden drop today, which was, I was kind of expecting. So we had a lot of champions to be released. Thought it might have been on a Tuesday. Maybe would have liked to see a Tuesday drop because we do not have, if you were aware, we are not getting Team of the Week this week. Team of the Week, and who I forgot to drop down my TGO pop-up. Shout out TGO, but I got to take this off when I record a YouTube video. Yeah, but we are not getting Team of the Week this week, so it'll be a double release probably next Tuesday or Wednesday. I forget, Wednesday I think it drops. Team of the Week that is. But All Madden, we got 3 champions and 1 LTD. A little bit of controversy around this. Rod Woodson, they started with him at 91 speed. They buffed him up to 92 speed on release. Still, this card is very, very over. I'm shocked they did not make this card 93 speed. They usually make Rod Woodson cards really, really fast. And yeah, he's 3.6 mil. You wonder why? There's no LTD offers. And of course, nobody's opening rerolls because rerolls are awful. And they've been awful for 3 years. And nothing will change with EA Sports. So yeah, Rod Woodson is essentially a super, super, duper, duper overpriced Sauce Gardner or AKA LTD Deion Sanders. And honestly, you should just wait for John Lynch and Mike Haynes this Thursday because they're going to be 500k. Rod Woodson will still probably be 3 million coins. And Mike Haynes and John Lynch are pretty much the exact same card as this Rod Woodson. We also got some champions. Lawrence Taylor was revealed to be 86 speed, then get boosted to 90 speed. This probably is the best card that released today. Really, really good, fast outside linebacker that can rush the passer. 6'3", really is a do-it-all with the linebacker position. And then we got John Runyon, gonna be just like his All Madden card from last year. Probably gonna be this right tackle in the game for some time. 6'7", 330, 92 overall. Again, he's gonna be one of the best right tackles in the game for probably until January. Right tackle, always a rare position to get. And then the final card, if I can find it, I don't. Okay, there it's Ricky Williams. Running back, not as fast as some cards we've seen. Derrick Henry's faster. I know there's quite a few 92 Team Diamond running backs that are faster, but Ricky Williams, 91 speed, 5'10". If you're Dolphins, Saints, Ravens theme teams, you know, you can add him to the squad. But yeah, the little mini all Madden release, honestly, I don't hate it. I love when they do these drops on like the Monday, Tuesday. It doesn't have to be a full content drop, but the more content, the better. But now let's talk Blitz. And first off, I gotta apologize to you guys. I should have released a video like this Friday or Saturday talking about selling off your team prior to Blitz, because this past Friday and Saturday, the market was heavily inflated. That rebound period. Now, I'll admit, when I said last Monday to buy on cards, cards definitely actually got a little bit cheaper. They were the cheapest. It was like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. But after that happened, the market super rebounded, especially on some really high rated cards or some really like the high meta cards. The market was really expensive this past Friday and Saturday, and I wish I had a video uploaded to talk to you guys about selling your team, because if you go to sell your team right now in preparation for Blitz, and that is all up to you, I don't really think there's a right or wrong. It depends how often you're going to be on during Blitz, because you still realistically can sell your entire team right now. And as long as you're on during all the important parts of Blitz and you're willing to buy and you're able to buy because you're on, you'll be able to save, some coins, whether it's through a set, buy the cards outright. The problem is a lot of people sell their entire teams for Blitz. And we've seen this over the past few years. They sell their entire teams for Blitz, possibly not the greatest time, right? Because if you sell right now, if we just look at like the 90 overall market, the auction house is bugged. Shout out EA, they still haven't fixed it. It's been a problem on cut for like months. They haven't fixed it there either. But if we go to like 90 overalls through 93s, we go to a card. What are some cards that have like dropped, I'd say, this past week? Maybe some team of the week guys. I would say Brian Thomas Jr. was up at around like the high 100s, maybe 200K this past Friday or Saturday. I don't really want to use Team of the Week as an example because it's bad, because there's just the boost that's expiring. I know Legends, for example. I think Dwight Freeney's now really, really cheap. Dwight Freeney got all the way back up to 220K. I believe it was on Friday when I sold, I had some cards of his I sold back. But Legends are pretty cheap. David Cash are really cheap because that Kyle Long came out. Ty Law, though, I had on my team. He was 320K, Friday night when I picked him up for ladders, and he's now all the way down at like 225K, or maybe he rebounded a little bit, but he dropped back down. So in general, the market is lower than what it was, over the weekend and on Friday, but you can still sell. And if you're on and you're able to buy cards when the offers come out, and again, what I was going to get to is people in the past few years have sold their entire team, and then they expect to be able to log on at any point during Blitz, just to say Saturday night, and buy back their entire team for like a 30 to 40% discount, when that's really not how it works. The way Blitz works is they drop a string of offers that are time-based. So there might be Legends and Team of the Weeks that are Thursday night. Then there's AKA cards on Friday. And then, I don't know, there's Most Feared and all Madden releases on Saturday. And you pretty much have to buy the champions from those specific promos on the day, or really like right when the pack drops and there's supply from the pack openers. But people expect to be able to just sell their entire team and log on at like for 30 minutes, buy their team back for a 30% discount, when that doesn't work. There's a lot of rebound period actually during Blitz that you can make few coins on. Like I said, when an offer for a Legend, 91 plus Legend comes out, and 91 plus Legends are absolutely flooded on the auction house, and I keep clicking the 90-91 filter, there is that opportunity to buy up some of those Legends, and then once that offer expires, you're going to see that Legend market rebound. So if you're not able to be on and buy Legends at that time, you might not want to sell your entire team. Now, again, I still think if you're going to be on this weekend, try to work and get good prices for the cards you have. So, like, for example, I played ladders this entire weekend, so I really have just started to sell my team off. I could show you guys my binder. Honestly, I don't know what to do about my 95 team diamonds, because I think we're going to get an offer that targets them during Blitz and they'll drop. But the problem is, these cards have already dropped 1 million coins to 1.5 million coins from this weekend. Deshaun Jackson, I picked up for 4.7 mil through the set. He was like 5.5 this weekend. He's now 4 mil. So I don't love selling him for 4 mil when he was just 5.5. It doesn't really feel good in the heart. But yeah, like, I still have a Ty Law. I'm trying to sell back a Johnny Mansell. I think I'm going to sell back like this Derrick Henry, for example. Let's see how much he is, because he was, I believe, like 300K at one point this weekend. Yeah, he's 200K. But see, 206, 220, 269. If I can get 265 for Derrick Henry overnight, that's not a bad price. And maybe I'll look to buy him back, for like 175 to 200 over Blitz, hopefully. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't have all the answers for Blitz. We still don't know. In years past, like Madden 22 and Madden 23, Blitz was a great event. There was a ton of stuff to buy. The market dropped significantly. We got like fire fantasy offers. The players they released were cool. But I'll be honest, Last year, Blitz was kind of meh. I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was very underwhelming. The champions they released were all 800, 900K. The LTDs they released for 2.5 mil. And the offers they dropped weren't good compared to the offers we had gotten already in Madden 24. So people weren't. Usually Blitz, it's like you get the crazy discounted offers and the very unique offers where people kind of feel like, dang, this is a once a year event, a once a year offer, like I'm gonna miss out if I buy it. But last year the offers were so underwhelming, people really were like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see. And it worked out because the offers during all of Zero Chill they released like every Saturday and Sunday were much better than Blitz. So hopefully EA, and it's funny we say this because Pack Strike has been talked about, and in general from Team Diamonds. I know I haven't made a video since Team Diamonds. Team Diamonds was very underwhelming from just a menu like market perspective, because it really is a menu market based promo, and they kind of spit in our face making the 95 overalls pack only. And now I'm kind of relying, or I'm hoping EA does release crazy offers, because in my opinion, the way I see it, people are going to spend money either way, bro. It's just how human nature is. It's how the community now is. Like, this game is built around special offers. When content releases, half of the content is like, what is the special offer out? It determines the prices of LTDs. If there's a special offer out, LTDs are going to be like 1 to 1.5 mil. If there's not a special offer out like today, you see Rod Woodson, he's 3.6 mil. So the way I see it, people are going to spend money either way. So EA, please, during Blitz, like, give good offers out. Drop a $50 offer that gives a 95 Team Diamond. I want the 95 Team Diamond mark to be flooded. Drop a 5x 90 plus players for $15, man. Seriously, like, create chaos. I'm going to be fully liquid pretty much going into Blitz, so I'm here for the chaos, man. Drop the really good offers. Make people feel bad for not buying them. I know that's crazy to say. I do never recommend spending money, but people, and most of you guys maybe that are watching this, probably don't spend money. But for those that are out there, I hope they give y'all good deals that make the market flooded, because if not, the market's going to be dead this entire weekend, and, it's not fun for people like me that like to buy up cards and make coins on the market. But I think that's all for this video. Don't want to yap too much. I'll actually probably have 100%. There will be another video when we kind of get the announcement of like the schedule, Blitz, and all the cards and stuff. I will 100% have a video later in the week, kind of breaking down, the schedule and the planning, I would say, for Blitz of when you want to buy back cards for your team. But until then, I will talk to you. Well, I'll talk to you then. And until then, peace.